I do think Slaughter is one of the better matchups against it. You also see that trademark Bracer first build.
He is going to be paired up with Winter Wyvern, though, which is not the greatest laning hero, and you're going to see that here. Zai is going to be the one giving up first.
A pretty big spike in the mid game as well, but my fear is, again, like this support duo, Wyvern Hoodwink, very limited damage output, and YapzOr, he's trying to do the typical Wyvern play, push our lanes from behind tower, but they're just diving in.
Yeah. And he's got no way out now. Matumbaman, he's going to show up at a really nice coil coming in from behind. Nisha, he's going to be able to execute both the supports. Very little impact from them. And Wraith King still alive, too, as Poyoyo is going to be able to bounce away from all that damage that came out from the Hoodwink ultimate. And the rest of Vici Gaming, very hard to bring down.
Survive the lanes. Now, they're free to go for kills, and then always have that get out of jail free card.
Got the disruption, ready to go. Pops it now. The shot actually still landing. The Centaur is definitely in trouble here. The last Splinter Blast should be able to claim his life. Vici Gaming giving up yet another pickoff.
Then you're just delaying the inevitable. Centaur is going to die 100% of the time. Meanwhile, if you try to chrono before you find YapzOr, one big ulti just turns the fight around.
DY trying to stay alive here, but it's not going to work. Now Ori is going to be a better problem for Secret in dealing with him, but they can focus fire when he's facing the wrong direction or when he's broken. Oh, this is the kind of classic, right? Both lineups can take Roshan, so therefore both lineups sit around the Roshan pit for as long as possible. And you can see some games where they battle back and forth for 5-6 times before one is broken. They kind of jump in onto a Wraith King as their first target. Ori on the front lines, already trying to put in the damage with the Quills, but that Winter's Curse is just going to line up, so Old 11 is dead, and he doesn't even have buyback. Now broken Bristleback inside of the river. He's also gone. Meanwhile, Nisha is just harrying the back life. Almost managed to catch the Shadow Demon, but is going to be caught inside this Chronosphere and killed by Poyoyo, but he can't really fight anything else. Nope. He's out of gas.
That's it.
That's it.
As Radiant immediately rotate towards bottom, collect the towers, and then TP immediately back up to defend.
They're going to be able to catch him, too. There's no way he's getting out of this one. The Bushwhack, they do manage to get the disruption, buying a little bit of time at the double. Oh, that's actually a great soulbind. That's going to be able to catch the two of them. Maybe blowing up Nisha right away and taking the first life away from Matumbaman. He's going to come back in a world of hurt as Poyoyo immediately lines up for a Chronosphere, catches the Winter Wyvern, nobody else, but if you can kill the Wyvern right away, it's not that big of a deal. As Matumbaman still being kited around by this Bristleback, the big BKB Zai. Slardar just goes ahead and finds the Shadow Demon kill, but can he really save Matumbaman here? Now on his third life and final life for him is going to be able to blink away. DY being chased by that Slardar, but they have to keep their distance from Ori.
The double ultimate from the Shadow Demon purges both.
He's coming back. He's really going to try and do this one. His reincarnation is not back up yet. His haste rune has a few more seconds. Might be able to get him away. The break put onto the Bristleback, and they do have now Nisha. He's going to be joined back into the fight. Does have the coil. Disruption. Is it out there? He does not hear. They're not going to be able to buy this one. The silence goes out, and then his face is void, just getting blown up right away. Now the damage is turned on to the Centaur, who has the Inkswell. Can he stay alive long enough for it to pop? Not quite. Matumbaman finally does fall. Or he turns around, swipes him once, but he wanted to kill on his eye as well. He's being put and pulled apart. He can't really stick on a one target, and all of his allies, they're being ripped apart by Nisha, ripped apart by Zai. They're just running and kiting this Bristleback to oblivion. Now he's left all by his lonesome against 3 heroes. Immediately Lotus Orb going down to be able to take rid of that corrosive haze, but now he's being slowed down by YapzOr, bit by bit. Poke by poke, they're going to be able to finish him off. The last man of Vici Gaming goes down, and Team Secret holding out for a nice team fight.
Even into the second Roche. Wonder who gets the shard here.
I mean, just imagine.
That is pretty nasty. They did. Oh, they're in.
Nisha tries to break the coil, was very close to being able to pull that one off. They're going to give him the Inkswell. Matumbaman, there's the Soulbind, onto 2 with the silence, onto the puck as well. This is perfect for the Winter's Curse. It solves everything up. Can this actually bail out Nisha? He takes 1 bit of purge damage, not quite falling just yet, but finally there goes the Aegis. Same goes with Matumbaman on his second life. They're going to be able to come back in with a BKB, but they're not strong enough. They don't feel good enough to be able to fight Poyoyo because of the Grimstroke getting that Dark Portrait off. Now they're going to be able to pick apart Nisha as he tries to jump away and fade with silence. Not good enough. Neither is going to be this Bushwhack. Oh, he's actually invisible right now, but finally they do get a vision of him. He gets off the Bushwhack last second, but they did buy back, and they're trying to get here, but Vici Gaming, they're not manning down. They weren't afraid of him with an Aegis, and they're certainly not afraid of teams with buybacks, but still going to happen. Lotus Orb bouncing back on him. Matumbaman He dies, he comes back just in time for the reincarnation. Nisha still trying to go for those supports on the right hand. Zai is going to be joining him. Old 11, he's going to be dying, but Matamba, he's going to be following him right down into the grave where he belongs. Zai ends up falling. Is now Poyo jumping for his next target. He gets bushwhacked though. He gets shot. He falls. Nisha managed to get the kill on the carry of Vici Gaming. They all have these buybacks, but look at the Dark Portrait. It's going after Puppey. Nisha's very low as well, but Team Secret are able to escape with at least one of these heroes. Looks like maybe Puppey's going to stay alive as well. Vici Gaming, in their resolve, do not buy back for that. They just leave Ori, and he's perfectly fine.
But now needs an MKB if he actually wants to try and slay a Void, especially one with backtrack skills. We already might have been in, just maybe some poke, hold up.
Yeah, I mean, they're going on to Matamba Man here. The Wraith King, again, maybe not the best target. Old 11 taking so much damage with the Corrosive Haze on him. The Winter's Curse actually pulling in Ori. So the Faceless Void is going to take a decent amount of damage. Can they actually keep him chain stun? Overlapping those stuns a little bit too much, perhaps. And Poyo is going to be able to jump away, turns around, Chronosphere, throws it out, but it only catching Matamba Man as Nisha had already jumped away. He's going for DY, trying to deal with the silence, and will be able to do so as well. Again, the Crow's Phase allowing even Nisha's physical damage to do so much more. Poyo jump on the ground, but he won't have the time to be able to pick it up. He's got to retreat. This has been a disaster for Vici Gaming, as once again trying to go on the Wraith King, allowing Nisha a free game as a result, trying to use the Stormcrafter as best he can, but this time around, damn.
Wow. Woo. Plenty of time for follow-up. Get the perfect spell combinations off the Great Dark Portrait. The game can get out of hand. They want to fight.
Nisha in deep, and he finds DY. Catch them out. Courier dies as well. And now Vici Gaming, oh man. What were they doing out here? Their supports caught way in front of their cores, and now they have to end up going for a buyback here. Secret, no doubt, are going to be poking at the base a little bit harder than they were before, as you can see, but Matamba jumping in a little bit.
That was so well played. They went away from the Vici Gaming vision. They missed the ward they had middle with that sentry, and then they just went for it on Secret.
Watch out for that backtrack. He just dodged Dagon 5, and maybe it doesn't matter. Broken and blown up. Where'd he go? Poyo's just gone, and Secret are certainly going to be forcing the buybacks now. Old 11 looking for his opportunity to initiate, only catching the Wraith King. Now Winter's Curse allowing Secret to be able to disengage, and if anything, this Centaur may need to look out. They're going to blow him up with all this damage, potentially disruption, a little bit of time perhaps for Old 11 to be able to jump away with the Stampede. He's good, but the problem is they've used all these buybacks, and they haven't caught anybody from Secret. They have perfectly disengaged themselves. I don't know, what would you rather have, the Winter's Curse duration or Splinter Blast stun?
I'm very always partial to extra stuns.
Okay.
They both give extra stuns, so who even knows?
Oh, trying to bring it down. The disruption, though. He's going to come back. He may not be able to time walk anything off. He's going to go ahead and pop the BKB. The break actually does land on the Bristleback. That is a massive hit. He's going to go ahead, throw himself up the air for a moment to be able to dodge some of this damage. The Winter's Curse, did it pull in the Faceless Void? It's pulling him in all right. He's putting the damage onto his own Bristleback here. The Bristleback in a bit of trouble. Does manage to get the Lord Storm, turn around the sun onto Matamba Man. Matamba Man is just dead. He's immediately going to buy back. Meanwhile, Nisha and Old 11 are both in deep on other sides of the map. Old 11 all the way into the tier 4s to try and chase down Yapzor, but Yapzor's got his number. Meanwhile, Nisha has managed to catch the supports. Both of them fall, and neither one of them has buyback. Ori left up in the air with their nullifier. He's trying to get away. The Lotus Orb is only going to do so much for him. Chronosphere goes out, but Nisha! He blinks away from it. Last second of time walk over, but he doesn't get the bash. A second refresher. He's actually got an opportunity to be able to Chronosphere again. Whoa! The damage from the Hoodwink. He lines it up. William Tell straight to the forehead. Poyo now battles all by himself with the Chronosphere. Can he possibly do this? He's got an opportunity, but he needs to be able to catch Nisha. He needs to be able to kill this puck. That's his only opportunity. He may not be able to get it. The chain stun, the raining in, he's just dead. No buyback there. Vici Gaming, they don't get an opportunity to get off the second Chronosphere. There's no buyback. So this could straight up be the end of the game. Yeah, if they rush for tier 4s and go for the throne right now, they could potentially end it. But they're not going to do that. 20 seconds left on the buyback. They may not know the exact timer of Vici Gaming, or they're just respecting the defense that could be held out from the supports. Is BKB activated by Matamba Man as he looks to be able to finish off Megas and back away.
They're doing a really good job.
Coil actually going out. They really gonna try for this one.
Magical course of events, the perfect synergy to be able to take on Nisha, who is just everywhere right now.
They're jumping. They're all in. They're all in right now on the first back, seeing if they can blow him up. Where's the shot for the Hoodwink? Do they have it just yet? Ori, he's going to beat Chronosphere. Oh, the disruption. But he's going to come back around. Winter's Curse is going to be able to group him up. The Bushwhack also stunning him down. Old 11 does have the Inkswell to try and help Ori get out of here. But now they're forcing down the faces void. Oh, yo, turns around. Satanic getting some life steal off. He managed to kill Zai. He managed to bring down Matumba Man once. But Matumba Man's going to come back into play. The Slaughter is still fighting out as the Phantom. But Matumba Man in and out. It seems like he goes. Where is he? Oh, he still has the Phantom. He's dead. And I believe he bought back in the last team fight. Vici Gaming. Can they still actually keep this going? Do like a temporary Aeon disc where you're just kind of holding it in case you get Chronosphere or something?
I have no clue, but they look, oh my god.
This Bristleback, he is seriously underestimated at the coil. Did it actually grab him? Where is his team? Ori, what are you doing? What are you doing?
He's no buyback.
Why is he there? Do you really need, like, you could end the game potentially, but it's scary. Matu, he's just gonna run up there. I mean, you've got the Aghanim Scepter on this raid game. Vici Gaming cannot let him get close here. Oh my goodness, half his health just went away. Fortunately, Disruption bailed him out from the Hoodwink. The nice soul bind, he's going for Zai almost immediately. They do manage to get the Chronosphere onto the two, but Nisha at the same time is already in, and he's going for those supports, and he's already killed the Grimshow, and now Poyo Yo was left by himself. He's dead. A buyback for him, yes, but no Chronosphere on that other light. Puts them out of the coil. Get out of here, Centaur. Old 11, he's going to be forced to buy back, or he's now here, holding out for the tier 4s, but it looks like Team Secret, they may not even have to focus on heroes. Never mind, there goes the Wraith King. He dies really fast, and they cannot afford to be able to give up that Divine Rapier. They're going to go for it, but Tubman saved out by the Cold Embrace. They're dodging all this damage. Oh, wait, there's Curses there as well. The break onto Ori. Ori's dead. He falls, but Tubman, he lays the damage in a Faceless Void. Almost one-shots, knocks him out. That is Team Secret taking game 1 of the 2-game series against Vici Gaming.
Wow, they needed that one, Cap. What a fight. Unbelievable. Ori gives them a huge advantage, but just every single team fight that Secret win.
To the wild card, it's not every series that matters, it's every individual game that matters, Kyle.
Oh yeah. You know, always has had that potential to be world class, has been world class for some time, but certainly goes through phases where not quite as strong.
Telekinesis, but unfortunately he's taken out of it by the cookie. He wanted that the other way around. He wanted to catch him after the cookie. It's a slight time difference, half a second at most. Means first blood is going to go to Vici Gaming, and now on the other side we can see that side lane also being won by Vici. The Secret, they may have doubled down pretty heavily on the late game here, but if they lose their lanes hard enough, this is going to be disaster. But he walked back into that swing. Old 11 will probably die here thanks to the rotation from the Absorb.
Means that no matter how much health you have, you're still dying in like 4 shots.
This is why they brought so many heroes bottom lane. They needed to make sure that when they do go for this tower, they're strong enough to finish it off. Otherwise, the Living Armor, it's going to be hell to pay, and they've actually caught him inside the Overgrowth. 2-man RP set up. The cookie gets him out of the skewer back, though, and Old 11 hits a stun to allow the Templar Assassin to continue his retreat. Ultimately, he pays the price, but Secret holding on to their tower for now. But the Chronosphere immediately going out with the shots coming in from the Sapphire. Can they kill him fast enough, or can he get off his ult? Oh, he already used his ultimate. Never mind. He popped it to kill the Slardar a little bit faster, and as a result, had no defense whatsoever. He managed to force things. Looks like they're going to go for it now. Zai just barely managed to get up to that high ground. Vici Gaming looks like now they're really going to force Roshan. The Chronosphere going out. Who did he catch? He managed to get Zai. Zai, he's going to be falling almost immediately, but the Troll is going headlong in, but now he's headed right back out as he gets terrorized up. He's going to turn his damage onto Poyo Yo. Cookie trying to get him away. He's been locked down and snared up, and he just dies. Nisha managed to bring him down, and he's still alive still. Old 11 chasing up to him. Does he have a bash? He's got that. The chain stuns are coming in. Eventually the Troll does go down. Puppy's gonna fall as well. Even if they kill the carry of the Faceless Void, that is not the true damage dealer right now. That lies in Ori's hands with the Desolator, and you can see the damage just comes in waves, and he gets washed out. Matumba Man, bye-bye, down the river he goes, and let's head to the Roshan bit.
Yeah, you get the health, you lose the armor, and you can just see the Deso, the Shredders.
Yeah, Old 11 with that Aghanim Scepter is saying, hey, I'm not scared of you, as long as I've got water on the field. Power of the Elements is on his side, but ERP onto the two supports, and now they followed up with the Overgrowth as well. The Cookie does manage to get the Sapphire a little bit farther away, and PYW was protected by the Shadow Realm. The supports aren't dead yet, but Ori's making sure that at least Puppy's going to go down almost immediately. Terrorize follow up. Can he do the damage? It looks like he's bit by bit doing it, but the Cookie stolen from the Rubik puts him onto the Templar Assassin, but he's still going to get bursted down by a double damage. Melted up TA.
You could actually cancel Blink Daggers, but now with the Refraction pre-popped, all good. But they cleared the triangle, then moved with the smoke, and now they're in the base. Okay, well, peace out, Yapzor.
Yeah, he joins over to his team and sets up another puddle. You know how you have your thing about Legion Commander? Max out W, max out W. I have the same thing with Slardar. I hate early Blink Dagger.
Yep.
I want to see some tank on this point. Another Spear back, another Blink away. But Old 11 did jump in, but he's also fighting a nice 3-man Chronosphere. And here comes the fire. Puppy, he's going to be the first one falling. Fear up onto Nisha. He does barely manage to get off his ultimate, though. He turns around and starts going for the Slardar, and it looks like they may actually have the damage here. RP locks him down underneath the tier 4s, but Poyo is perfectly fine. They've killed one core, but they've lost 2 heroes for it, and Vici Gaming is undeterred. They continue their siege onto the buildings, and Secret feels like they've run out of abilities, and they're very rapidly running out of time in this game too.
I just don't know what you're supposed to do at this point. Holy Locket on the Snapfire to go with the mech, so even more healing potential.
I love Holy Locket right now on certain heroes. Oh, Puppy. Oh, popped out of those trees at just the wrong time.
We shall see what you can do here, Team Secret. Puppy, do you have any tricks left? You need something crazy here. A skewer, a huge root.
Okay, Horn toss into the skewer back on a solo Templar Assassin. That, he does have the Aegis, though. They gotta watch out for that one. A beautiful Chronosphere. Poyo, not even hitting him as he dances around the Overgrowth. Oh, the stolen Chronosphere actually catching the TA and the Slaughter, but Poyo still kills Nisha. And now he's gonna turn around. They get the RP, yes. Can he get a Horn toss and the skewer back? He's got nothing left in the tank, and neither does the rest of Secret. They're gonna buy back here, but abilities on cooldown. Ultimately, they played the team fight about as well as you could ask for, Kyle. And it wasn't even close.
No, it wasn't. They just didn't have the damage. You can't really ask for better spellcasting in this spot, but just look at that. Look at that.
There
he
goes.
Yeah.
GG. GG. Damn. Vici Gaming coming back with a vengeance in this game, too. Losing a 60-minute game and then make it up for lost time.